The life of a Chicago man has drastically changed in the last week because of the Capitol chaos, and he had nothing to do with it. The retired Chicago firefighter was wrongly identified on social media as a man accused of throwing a fire extinguisher at a crowd of officers. Vi Nguyen has his story.
This past week has been a living nightmare for David Quintavalli and his family after being falsely accused on social media.
If it happened to me with this social media, it could happen to you.
It all began on Tuesday when Quintavalli says he got a phone call from a friend telling him to check Twitter.
Dave, you have to look. There's somebody saying that you are the person that committed this murder.
Quintavalli says people online began spreading false information, saying he was the man seen here in this picture, throwing a fire extinguisher at a crowd of officers during the Capitol riots.
I've got people from all over the country, all over the world, making comments about me that have no clue, and it's all wrong.
The retired Chicago firefighter says he was called a murderer, terrorist, and killer, and even played us one of the messages left on his phone.
I can't believe you killed a cop and your son's a cop. Wow. Good luck in prison.
Quintavalli says he was nowhere near Washington, D.C., but instead more than 700 miles away at home with his wife and son.
I went and bought a few things in the morning, and I prepared lobster and fillets for her and my son, and we stayed home and enjoyed our birthday dinner.
Quintavalli and his attorney even provided these receipts as proof to the FBI that he wasn't at the Capitol.
I barely got that out of my mouth, and the FBI agent indicated, we already know it's not him.
Federal agents ended up arresting and charging Robert Sanford from Chester, Pennsylvania, but by that time the damage was already done.
These people have to be held accountable for their posts because it's ruining people's lives, and they take no accountability for their actions on this. This needs to stop.
Vi Nguyen, NBC 5 News.
Thanks to Vi for that story.